My name is Wale Adeagbo. I'm the Chief Operating Officer for Academy Halogen, a subsidiary of Halogen Group. Last year's Securex 2019 was actually fantastic. One, we had an array of experts in the field who are majorly practitioners who really know what they were talking about. Two, the level of audience participation, both online and offline, was amazing. We had a lot of people interested in this subject matter, and indeed, rightly so. I mean, we're talking about national security here, which is topmost agenda for our government as we speak. The beauty of Securex 2019 is a combination of practice meeting policy, meeting politics, and meeting learning. And of course, those who came to exhibit with solutions and technology that can assist to be part of the security solutions also did a fantastic job. I think the organization was really brilliant. The audience in terms of numbers and the footfall was very commendable. Overall, the event was a success. Let's start with why do we have borders and why do we close them? I mean, borders are regional constructs to define a particular space, in this situation, the nation. And why do we have to monitor and manage borders, and why do we have to close them sometimes? You have to ensure your borders are well managed for security reasons. One, to ensure that your trade, the inflow and the outflow are controlled, and of course to also manage the inflow and outflow of individuals. In this situation, you have some of them with illicit activities. The challenge with the Nigerian border closure system, even though the policy in itself is rich and understanding, is that we have not managed the fallout of the border closure, and we've not plugged the gaps that will be left as a result of the border closure. Let me give one or two examples. Since October 2019 to date, our CPI has been increasing by 1.3% month by month with consumers index, which means the level of expenditure by an individual like you and me has increased by 1.3 or 1.33% per month, therefore adding an impact on our pockets. Secondly, the main products, or many of the main products that come through the border, give an example of rice, we don't have enough local capacity to deal with them before we close the border. Again, statistics tells us that the level of demand for rice in Nigeria is 7.3 million metric tons. What we can currently locally manufacture is 4.8 million metric tons. Now, who is dealing with the 3 odd million that we don't have in the system? So it's caused a strain. The challenge we have, though, in terms of security is that we haven't been able to measure the impact on security positively or negatively. And what do I mean by that? Since border closure, we have not seen an increasing level of detection or a reducing level of insecurity since border control. And so the question then is, has it really solved the problem it was trying to solve? Or have we employed the wrong tactics to deal with the issues? My view is that the border closure makes sense as a measure to manage our border system, but the measures put in place are not comprehensive enough to deal with the issues we want them to deal with. So there's a need to rethink. How do we do this effectively such that it does not have unintended consequences on our economy and security, and it derives the impact that we all anticipate it should, and hence Securex 2020. So I believe some of these issues and more are what we will be addressing at the event this year. If you look at the UN model of border management and border security, one of the key measures they proposed is localization of border patrol, or a communal engagement in terms of border patrol. So get the citizens or the residents in the border towns and villages and localities to be part and parcel of border management. So let them be data gatherer for you, let them be sources of intelligence for you, let them be part and parcel of the border patrol system, physically speaking. And of course, if you're going to even engage and involve technology, you have to use some of their spaces to install your system. So engagement of the locals are hugely important in ensuring we have a good border patrol and management system. Therefore, yes, is the short answer to your question. It is important that citizens are well involved and well informed about border management. A root and branch review of the current policy I expect new and innovative thinking around how we do this much more effectively. I expect a broader public engagement in terms of how we come about the solutions. And I expect new solutions to what is an existing and perennial problem. So I expect the solutioning to be comprehensive, to be cooperative in nature, to be integrated, and to be wholesale. And as an individual, I would love to leave the event with a better understanding of a risk management system or toolkit that I can use and my organization can use, that experts and practitioners can employ to ensure that we have a better border management system in Nigeria. Oh, absolutely. We're going to be there. We've been partners and we continue to be partners in something that adds value to our practice and our operations and our industry. So watch out for us.